Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, and it is cold. According to the weather, it is 23 degrees. It's like 4:24 in the morning, too. It is early. I figured I'd do something a little different this morning. Since I'm up, everybody else is sleeping yet, so trying to see what the Weather Channel is saying is because it's cold. Stupid advertisements. Everything you do is advertisements. Right now, it's still saying about snowing. I'm not seeing snow right now, though. Looks like it's going to fade away from us. We're not going to get much. So currently -3. Burr. Everything iced up last night. I had assault last night, so try to at least because I took the dogs out. Well, as you saw, I took Priya out. I let Mateo out in the back patio last night, and the whole patio is a sheet of ice. So I didn't bother salting the patio, but I don't know what it's. I don't think it's supposed to get very warm today either. Last night we watched The Prisoner's Daughter, I think it was, with Kate Beckinsale. And the father was in every movie he's been in, he's usually a real piece of work. I remember him from the movie with Keanu Reeves, Chain Reaction. Yeah, Chain Reaction. Keanu Reeves and Rachel Weisz. That's a good movie. I'll never forget because when I went to order it at FYE back in the day, they called her like, "We got your movie in, but I don't think this is what you wanted." Sure wasn't. It was a gay porn. The same title. It's an older one now, but The Prisoner's Daughter was actually it was pretty good. It was kind of one of those heartfelt movies. Terry wasn't really happy with the ending, so it was brutal and sad, but nonetheless. So on my second cup of coffee, I turn the Keurig on now because I finished up what was in the pot from yesterday, and I'm gonna try to wake myself up here a little bit more. Yeah, today's gonna be a lot of fun. So, but gotta do what we gotta do. Manager is in today, which is he doesn't normally work Saturdays, so that's the only savings grace. I didn't look and see if we have anybody else at 9 o'clock. It's always anymore. I kind of hate to look because we're at the beginning of the new year. Oh, no, we have All-Star Cashier coming in. Wish I had her at 6:30 instead of 9. All right, well, at least we have coverage for curbside today, because yesterday that was me the whole morning, because the opening associate was only there until curbside started. Fun times, but yeah, last couple days it's just the weather is. It's just not very nice outside. Like I said, I've been having. Yesterday was I just could not get warm after I got home from work. I don't know why. I did not put the brace on last night. The main reason why is my watch isn't dead yet. Put it on the night before because it was charging. Just when I went to take the brace off, everything, I slept better. I slept pretty good last night, actually. But when I went to take it off, it stressed this whole hand out, and it was brutal all day yesterday. It just was not fun. And like I said, not having feeling, you don't know how much you're actually gripping things. It's like my fingers are, the tip of my fingers seem like they're in a weird spot. Like you push down on them and they just stay down, which is kind of a sign of dehydration, I think. And this is the hand that I hurt at Brodart decades ago, so just I don't know. It's concerning because I just wish I had feeling. I don't know if I pinched a nerve somewhere or if carpal tunnel. I kind of wonder if my watches are causing it, but I take them off, and it still does it. It doesn't fix it. And I'm not finding like any spots that kind of like pinch or give me like a... Every once in a while, if I grip something though, like my hands will just like, it feels like a shockwave going through them, and it really sucks. So the other thing I got to figure out with both of these cameras is why in the hell I'm peaking on audio. It is really, really bad on both of them. So something I need to work on today. Try to turn it down a little bit more, I guess, because I don't even know right now I'm not using a microphone. This is the Pocket 3 by itself. Seems like I get better audio that way. And last night was the first time the Pixel has seen the light of video in a long time, because the only thing I had in my pocket, and I was like, well, I should film something. Just get complacent, you know. I'm not forcing filming, at least. That's the good thing. Just filming stuff just to make a video. It's tough sometimes to keep going day after day after day. It's, you know, till you've tried to do it, it's hard to understand. It's just not, like I said, making a video, filming a video is easy. Finding something to film can be challenging, and editing it then is, you know, fun part too. Alright, it's about time to leave. Coffee number 3. I'm trying to work that down quick, and of course camera just lost me because of lighting, but microphone has been dropped to gain of -6 now. And I turned wind noise reduction off. I didn't know that was even on. So, and I don't see it peaking anymore. So hopefully it's not too quiet now. I actually started the car this morning since it's so cold outside. So, alright, get out of here in the next like 4 minutes. Alright, getting out a little later than I wanted to. She had some eggs and sausage to heat up from the other day, so a little bit of breakfast, and then I got Uncrustables. So, a couple videos I caught this morning. Apparently, the Legal channel is going after Honey, the supposed coupon site. Apparently, they are stealing creators' attribution links and cheating them out of money. Marquise Brown has been advertised with them. You know, a bunch of these YouTubers have been sponsored by these guys. And what they do is you click on the Honey link and it takes away the promo code from the content creator that they sponsored. And they're going after them for a lot of money. A lot of money. That's kind of, I thought that was, yeah, I keep saying about all these advertisements on YouTube is most of them are scams. And that just goes right along with what I've been saying. So I think there's going to be a lot more, you know, you're going to see this in the future, because a lot of these, the content creators that are getting sponsorships, I've never got, I mean, the only one that's ever sent me anything was Poetic, and it was some phone cases, and when I asked them if, you know, hey, are you going to do any, you know, want any reviews for, like, the iPhone ones, they're always like, no, we're good. So apparently I mean, like I said, I struggle with that type of video. Some of them have some pretty decent views, but it's just I don't script things. For me, it's a lot more difficult. I'm trying to be really careful. It is potentially black ice out here. And the other videos I caught today were on BlackMagic camera app on how to use it better. Part of me's like, It's funny because the last beta update, beta 3, actually reset my thing back to the flashlight. I had it on the Ford app, and it reset it back to the standard, the stock clicks, you know, when the screen's locked, which I'm fine with. But the only, between Cinema P3 and BlackMagic, it gives me the option for Bluetooth microphones on the iPhone. But I'm not going to sit here running around all the time with 2 microphones on. I've done it mainly when I had both the Pocket and the Action 5 going at the same time. But it's not the most convenient. then I can tell I'm wearing microphones, but then I'm constantly worried between two. I'll tell you what, they definitely made a massive improvement on these magnets in the last, on the twos, so. Yeah, it's just, it's kind of coincidental that, you know, over the last couple weeks, you know, between me talking about, you know, getting the cage and whatnot for the phone, I really hesitated. Nice thing about the cage is it actually has a plug that blocks the camera control app, so I can pick my phone up with it on. It is super heavy though, with that device, with that unit. That, and I mounted the nano rail to it, so it's not very pocketable now or holdable with if I keep that on there. But I don't want to keep putting it on, taking it off. And what I was actually talking about yesterday was I have the magnet mounts that thread in to set the Pocket up. I could put one of those on and actually mount the iPhone in the car where the Action 5 goes. So that's kind of where my I don't want to go back to phone recording as much. The Action and the Pocket are way more convenient. The fact that you have screens on both sides, you know you're in frame and all that stuff. But honestly, you know, people, oh, you don't know if you're in frame. If you don't know the camera's looking at you, then you seriously I mean, it's pretty noticeable. It used to be a concern, but after doing it for so long, I didn't even question whether or not, you know, I was looking at myself when I was using the back camera to film myself. If you're looking at the lenses, you're in the frame. Now, how far back you are, that could be, but I'm just trying to think of what the issues I had with the BlackMagic. I think there was some zooming issues that you don't like. It's not like the native camera where you have full range of the 0.5 through the 5x lenses. I don't think it makes a chime when you hit record, which that is a little concerning when you're filming yourself, when you're not being able to see the screen. So, did give the car a couple minutes to run before I got in it this morning, so it's running a little better. I'm on the fence. We'll see how I'm feeling when I get off work today. If it's not bad out, if this is kind of cleared up a little bit, might do Best Buy today and get it done, get it out of the way, instead of my day off on Monday, because the bird needs his beak trimmed Monday morning at 10 a.m. which it's not looking that bad this time around. It looks like the top beak is actually needs trimmed up a little bit more, because we're looking at the other lovebird. We're looking at Maya, and hers is, she never had this problem. It's just one of those things, and it happens, I guess, but it's really rare that a bird's beak will start to grow out of control. But I want to get the screen protector replaced. I just don't know what's my best course. And it's like part of me sitting there going, the amount of gas I got to use to go get a screen protector replaced, because I got to travel 45 minutes away to do it. It's a good thing Best Buy is not close. Not that I could do anything anyway, or even if Best Buy was local. Like I said, with the last bit, with the paper towels and the tissues and the toilet paper, all the necessities yesterday, and those little elf on the shelf cakes, they're pretty good. Terry opened them right away, and they're not little. They're pretty decent size. They're about yay big, yay thick, and about yay wide. So they're a pretty good size cakes. So, oh good. My associate's here, and I'm right on time. 26 after. All right, guys. I will catch you after work. I'm trying to do a little more today. We'll see what happens. It's going to depend on this weather, because it's a little slick out if you're not careful. And I'm not going to be traveling that far if the roads are bad, especially with the doggies. Now, I can still see the line through the snow. That's good. Alrighty, I will catch you guys after work. Alrighty guys, nothing like going home an hour late. I think that pretty much nixes us going to Sealands Grove today. Maybe tomorrow. Well, if I get out on time. Truck didn't show up until 10:30. So, because of the weather, they pulled all the trucks back for safety concerns. I'm not sure. Someone asked me where they come out of, and I don't know. Really doesn't matter to me. But, anywho. And then those double chocolate cakes that Terry wouldn't let me get because they were $10. I asked manager, I said, hey, we got 3 cases. We had 5 cases. We're down to 3 cases. I knocked them down to $5. He let me do that. So I picked one of them up. Because 50% off, yes, totally worth it, I think. We'll find out when we go to eat it. Oh, yeah, that was not a fun day. We did get a lot of cleaning done, though. We kind of ripped produce apart and scrubbed underneath, mopped the floors, and made use of our time, that's for sure. Well, some of us did. Kind of feel bad leaving them. Well, I mean, they only have 1 pallet left to run, and it's like chips and stuff, so it's not a hard pallet, it's an easy pallet. Crazy when the freight isn't out, how fast things deplete. Manager has things set up pretty tight. You know, when things come in, that's because we need them. So, with the exception of like bread and we're supposed to have 4 freezer pallets, and we only got 2 of them, and they weren't normal freight pallets. So yeah, we're short. He's gonna have to figure that out. Get home, see puppies. We have a whopping 28 degrees. Yeah, cold, very, very cold. So minus 30 would be -2, so -1. Yeah. And it is flurrying here, but we're not supposed to get any accumulation. I've heard that story before too. So, I don't know. It's so brutal cold outside. Maybe take them out for little walks around the house, just because they didn't get out at all yesterday. But it's even colder today. Because really, I mean, it does. I think that's partially what affects Priya, is her not getting walks. And it seems like after I don't walk her a day or two, she gets an upset belly from not getting the exercise. So, I might have to try to brave the frigid weather and walk the pups. Yeah, I'm not even sure you guys will be able to see the snowflakes coming down, but they're coming right at me right now. 4 days into the month of January already. This is crazy. Crazy, the year is already flying. Oh my, oh my. Yep, I'm tired now. Ooh. Looking over that way, it's looking a little darkish. Sun is out here, but it's like over home, it's pretty gray skies. Probably what the snow is coming out of. Might get a nice wintry walk. At least get Priya down by the vet and let her sniff. That'll make her happy. Home potties, buddy? You actually come to me today? He came right out of the bedroom, came right to me. I was shocked. I was just going back in to get him, and next thing he was standing. So, got the puppers. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's snowing a little harder at home here, that's for sure. That's crazy. You got blue skies right there, and then and blue skies over there. What'd you see, Priya? What'd you see? I gotta rehook this back up. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, it broke. The wind pulled it through. Fix that. No biggie. What you think? Do you guys want a snack? Alright, something I completely forgot you could do with the BlackMagic camera app is you can actually film in vertical, but it's horizontal. Now, you don't really want it on this lens because it's cropping in. Oh. I know, you want to go for a walk, and we need to do it really soon because it's getting dark, puppy. I think we might be testing the iPhone out a little bit on this one. So I do have access to the lenses. So there's your main lens, your ultra wide, which I think would work better with this particular format. Do 5X. Uh-oh. That's frightening. That's a puppy eye. Ooh, a tooth. I saw a tooth. There's 2X. So once you pick a lens, then you have the ability to kind of zoom in on it, but you're not changing lenses. That was creepy. Okay, so right now we're at 8X. Back off. So this is on the, yeah, that's on the native 24mm lens. I am hooked up with the Bluetooth mic. It's just one of those things that you have this ability. It's kind of neat because you see so many people recording with their phones vertically, but this is vertical, but it's actually a landscape recording because I have vertical recording off. Okay, so you guys are covered in lint. At least one of the lenses is. Downside is this does not BlackMagic camera app does not have any way to turn the flash on. Now you can make the flash blink when you hit record, and it does work with the camera control button, but I don't think you can zoom or anything with camera control. No, it doesn't look like it has. Oh, yes you can. But like I said, you're going to be on whatever lens you're on. Don't look at the stuff. Look at an illegal. But it's not changing lenses. I mean, on screen that looks pretty clear. I'm not going to lie. You know, this does allow you to record in ProRes 60. Yeah, see, there's no sound. It says beep and sound. There is no sound with this whatsoever. And you don't get the flash. So, it's no good for low light. Which, honestly, the native app with the flash and 4K 30 is probably your better bet to go with for lower light. But nonetheless, you can't connect the microphone unless you're recording a screen recording at the same time to get the microphone. So, yeah. There's little tricks. There's little nuances to all this stuff. At least I don't see anywhere to turn the flash on in this app. So, but the idea of being able to have, and here's the crazy part. This, anybody remember, I programmed each one of these microphones, one to the Pocket and one to the Action 5 as a backup in case we were out and I needed to use another microphone. The iPhone still remembers the microphone. Alright, we're brewing a pot of coffee. Told Terry I'd make her a pot before she got up, and I'm not making a liar out of myself. It's getting pretty close to being done. Alright, gotta heat the carafe up, and I think what I'm going to do is actually make myself a pot of, and put it in my other thermos, because I'm not drinking any more coffee tonight. But you can actually, while recording, manually select the lenses. I didn't think you could do that, but you can. That's going to be real close and really unfocused. That's not good. Focusing wise at 5X is not the best. Alrighty, so let's see if you can tell a difference. Now, obviously the audio is going to be different because I'm on the native app. Every time I pour coffee into this prior to, fill it with hot tap water, and let this thing heat back up, and you get a good, I'm going to say 18 hours of hot coffee, but it's still warm in the 24 plus hour mark. It's not fully hot, but it's not cold either. This is an older style. I want to get us another one of these. Don't keep using the Stanley for another pot, but it works. I was talking to these guys yesterday. They're looking at me like, what do you want? Really? Mommy can't clean your cages? Ooh, she did. Are you guys huddled up? You guys all huddled up. See that? The flash birds are like, what the hell, man? Yeah. And the green one's the one I'm always taking to the vet. I gotta take him Monday. Get his beak trimmed. Get your beak trimmed, buddy. Yeah, we only have 6 parakeets left. I thought we still had 7, but now we're down to 6. So, they're dwindling. We were at what? We had 11 total, so we had 9. We've lost 2 over the last year. Well, I guess we're not going for a puppy walk because Priya never came downstairs. I am back to the other app. I'm not sure about the microphones right now, though, because it keeps telling me it's unavailable occasionally. Let me check real quick. Nope, it is on the microphone. So, and there's different settings on the mic. I think this is running at like a negative minus 18 dB, one of the settings. So I keep having to turn down the audio on the other ones in post, in Final Cut, because they're blasting too much, and I don't know why. Now, wind noise reduction was on the mic that the Pocket was connected to. I got to check the other one. I thought I had turned all that stuff off. So, all right, no puppy walks, I guess. I guess we're just going to go out back. I was going to take her down, let her sniff the vet and stuff, but now it's dark outside, and I need a glass of milk. All right, finally came down. Gotta give her something here, that's for sure. I'm active tracking her. Oh, that works. I don't think my light is very powerful right now. I think it needs, it needs charge big time. So right now we're on the Pocket, 4K 60. And I'll go to the iPhone here in a minute. That's how far she wants to go. Yeah, this light needs plugged in. It's probably going to shut off on me. It's barely even making a beam. I think I knew I needed to charge it last time before I take it upstairs. Come on, let's go walk. Come on, Priya. Come on. Priya. Come on, let's go. They never came and salted. Our side of the sidewalk is still, you gotta watch, there's slippery spots. I was looking at a pair of shoes on Amazon, and I don't know. Some of the people are like, oh, they're really good, they're lightweight. And then other people are like, the sole fell off after a month. They have a 30-day return period, I wonder why. And lost her. And the light died. Alright, well, iPhone it is for now, a native app, because it has a flashlight. It's windy out here. I did not put a jacket on her, because she doesn't seem to mind it too bad. I don't think we're going all the way down to the vet. Now this is running 4K 30, and there's wind. That'll be interesting to see. I'll switch over to the other one, even though that's why I put the headlamp on, so I could use it, since it doesn't have a light, and the headlamp died. Okay, so yeah, so it can activate the flash to let you know it's recording, and it is running the microphones right now. So no light extra for her, except street lamp. Now it's running 4K 60 ProRes versus 30 ProRes. Oh, I'm not gonna record too much. My hands are already freezing. And unlike the Pocket and the Action, I can't switch hands with this because the handle, well, I have the Ford device on there, so I have a shutter button. And a little low light recording test. Good girl. Good girl, do potties. And she's like, okay, now let's go have dinner again. I fed him basically dinner when I came home. Oh, she heard that. Those big ears heard the D-I-N and the R word. Okay. Let's get back in the house where it's warm. It's 25 degrees is ridiculous, especially when the wind blows. I just want to test how the recordings come out with it being like this. Like I said, it's best if you go to 13 millimeter. I feel almost gives you more range, but it's nice that you can record landscape this way. Sometimes more convenient. I think that was one of the things I was looking for, and I found this out. Just wish I had a flash. Of course, if I put it in a cage, I could put a flash on it, or light on it. So, all right, was it good, Boo Boo? Your second meal in 3 hours? He's like, I'm still going, Dad. I'm doing good.